didn't have a bus. We saved for the bus. We didn't live to see it, but I'm glad they have a school bus, and it even has a shade. Can you imagine their school bus had a shade? I farmed here because I had failed. I think I'd gotten 0 out of 20. Okay. Nabiki used to steal fruit with her. Come I show you where we used to. So the
Hi, today I'll be tagging along with you as I go back to my former high school to collect my high school certificate. I cleared my high school back in 2011. We are in 2023 and this is when I'm going to collect it. I really don't understand why we as Kenyans take a lot of time before we go back to collect our high school certificate. But yeah, this is me today going to pick up mine. So come with me along the journey. I schooled in Maasai Land and this video is going to be interesting and informative. So stay tuned.
guest house. Yeah, kwa ile hata wale watu wa motorbike na hizi mabarabara. The last time I was here it was not like this. They even have a motorbike circle, a guest house. Oh my god, it was just trees and few kiosks. Hey, this place has been totally developed. As you can see from behind, that is the place. I came with my cousin. I'm even trying to look for the church where we used to go to. I can't see it. Maybe I'll look for it when you're. But oh my god, I was here like the last time I schooled here, it was in 2011. But now, hey, it's been 12 years. Things change. Ni kama ni shule. Playground. Guys, this place has really changed. Even the church apparently was moved, because I remember we used to come down this places, all these structures. All these structures, they are new structures. Hey, I can't believe a place can change. So don't worry, even you, wherever you are in life right now, give it some time and you will see change, as long as you stay on track, as long as you stay on the right track. This place is called Birika. It's in Kajiado, almost someplace next to Isinya, if you know Isinya. Yeah, this is where I schooled. I joined high school in 2008, so you can imagine how old I am. We thank God I don't look how old. I don't look the part, but I'm really old. Okay, this is the this is the church. This is the church that we used to go. This is the church. Let me show you. Yeah, hey. This is the church that we used to go to. Hi, this is the church. It has developed. My God. This is the church. This is the church we used to come to. We did in a Catholic school, so we used to have mass on Wednesdays and on Sundays, and it was a must. It was a must. What? Okay. You see, we even had to ask for directions because what I know, there were not so many structures. We had teachers who had come from far to come and teach us, so they only had a few structures for the teachers and few migrants who had come to this place. So now you can't locate the school, but then you would just alight from the matatu and see your school there. You'd see the trees surrounding the school. But now there are so many structures around, you can't even tell the school, but you can see the trees. Those are the trees. We used to call them windbreakers. From that, those trees from that far, yeah, that's where the school. That's where the school is. When I was there, it was called Baraka Onchoye Girls High School. Now it's called St. Bridget's. See what over 10 years can do to something. So yeah, I want to encourage you from this experience that really nothing stays the same. Time changes everything. If you're in a difficult situation, don't worry. The time will be fine. So yeah, this is there. So we've been told to use this route so that you can be able to go directly to the school. Yeah. No, at all. Oh, go to Bena. So guys, if you are called when you're joining campus, you're called by JAB like me. They didn't really require a KCSE certificate, because I remember me when I was called at the University of Nairobi, I was scared because I didn't have my car. I didn't have my KCSE certificate, but they only needed my admission number. So that's why I've never even really had the pressure of having my KCSE certificate. And when I was leaving the school, I was given a recommendation letter by the school. So even when I was applying for jobs, I only used my recommendation letter from the school that had all my grades and everything. So yeah, this is the road that we have been told straight with, and then we'll reach the school. I think this is the one. Oh yeah, and I can see a student at the back. Yeah, this is the road that leads us right next to the gate of the school. We have just met with my biology teacher. She used to beat us with chalks. If we say a bad answer, she would take a chalk from anywhere and throw it to you. So yeah, guys, let's continue. Yeah, so this is the route that brings you from the stage. From that way down there, there used to be where if we didn't have water, would go there. Can you imagine coming all the way from up there where you can see? I don't know if you can see the car from this video, but that's where the car is. And come and get water to wash our clothes and shower with buckets in the evening after class. Hey, we have come from far. We have come from far and we're going to go far. So yeah. I can't imagine I've just met my biology teacher. My God, Madam Anne, pretty as always. If you schooled in Baraka Onchoye and you have not been here in a while, like I have, see this? So many developments, so many, and those are houses. They've built so many houses. Yeah. This is the school, and these are the trees surrounding me. My can't travel. These are the trees that we used to call windbreakers that surrounded the entire school. They go all the way down to our field, all the way down everywhere. When I was here, we didn't have a school bus. And if you're wondering, this is my KCC certificate I'm going to be showing you. So we didn't have a bus. We saved for the bus. We didn't live to see it. But I'm glad they have a school bus, and it even has a shade. Can you imagine their school bus had a shade? So the classes on that side point. Those classes are the classes that we had during our time. Now they have additional. They have additional here. This is nice. I'm happy to see changes in the school. I posted. So here, this is where we have the science department. This is where all the science teachers used to come, and this used to be the latrines for the science teachers, and no one was allowed to come into those what toilets. So these are additional toilets that they have put for the students. Okay, these are additional toilets, and I love the way they have a lot of I love the way they have a lot of taps, for them to use. Oh, 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 oh. On that side, that's where the agriculture students used to go and plant their plants. I don't know if they do, but I can say Sukuma Wiki from here. I think and then that's the tank where they store the water. They have a borehole down there where they get the water from. Yeah, let me see that tank, and it's just to sustain us a good one. So yeah, that's the shamba for agriculture students. This is the field. This is a playing field where I would come. So down there we have the dormitories. We have the dormitories from that side, and extra classes right next to the toilets. These are extra classes. Yeah, that's my cousin. I'm going to be showing you as much as I can on this school. Yeah, so yeah, I love it. I love the way the school looks. The current principal has done a wonderful job. When someone has done something nice, we have to commend. So yeah, I wanted to go to the farm, but now this dog started barking. So guys, I was not so good with probability. So, and I was a group leader in mathematics, but I was not good with probability, and we used to have this random assessment test. So I would fail every time when I was given probability. There's a time I farmed here, and you see the punishments used to do them at 6 p.m. So Mr. Bonfast, my class teacher was called Mr. Bonfast. I farmed here. Me, I'm not even a fan of farming. I dropped agriculture in Form 1, but I farmed here because I had failed. I think I'd gotten 0 out of 20 in probability. Can you imagine? But I made it. Here, I have farmed here because of our punishments, not because I was doing agriculture. And this is where all the agriculture students used to come and farm. Yeah, hi. This school brings so much memories. And then, since it's a Catholic school, that is the convent. That is the convent that was built for the sisters. So that's where the convent is. If you can see it, that's the convent. And here, this is the field where we used to run. Yeah, and we have Sukuma Wiki. And see Sukuma Wiki. We had greenhouses in our time. Oh yeah, they're still there. There's still greenhouses down there in the farm. Can they see? Okay, the white ones. We have greenhouses there. That is greenhouse. Those the white ones, you can see they are greenhouses, but we used to have them on this side. Look at the. So yeah, I'm so happy that the principal has allowed me to film that I can show you guys where I schooled. I used to run here. I was never a fan of running, but I was good in high jump. I did high jump and public speaking. The things I did was science congress, public speaking, and high jump. But running, that was not my forte. But used to run because it was a must. It was a requirement. You had to run. So where I'm taking you guys is where we used to call the fallows. We had fallows in this compound. They used to be at the end. At the end. So because we didn't have this structure over there, show them. We didn't have this structure, this block here. The teachers would see when you're running. Show them the greenhouse. That is the greenhouse I was talking about. If you can see it, that white one, that is the greenhouse. But now there used to be two. They used to be here, where I'm pointing. They used to be here, but they've moved them. It's been 10 years. See, guys, they're putting more structures for the students. These girls are so lucky, but I don't think they are as lucky as we are, because you know, when you're lesser, it's cleaner, it's easier to manage. Yeah. So what I didn't tell you, I used to be a head girl. First, they elected me to be a deputy head girl and a head girl, and it was never by choice. It was never by choice. There's a time my mom came to this school and told them my daughter doesn't want to become the head girl, but the deputy then refused. She said Fides is going to be the head girl, whether she likes it or not. So yeah, hey, you guys, this is where the fallows used to be. Stand there. But I can see they were removed. So at the end of this road, that is where the fallows used to be. So the teachers would stand on that side and they would watch us running all the way to the fallows and come back. Whenever I used to go walking, we had to run all the way to, and we call them fallows because they were far. So another thing, I have a good memory. This will come to it. I show them. I had a friend. There's something also I have to mention. There are friends that I made in this school that were really nice, and I would never forget them for the rest of my life. We have Mary Wamboy, who was my best friend all the way to the end. You know, Mary Wamboy used to be our index number 1, and she was in a different dorm. I was totally in a different dormitory. I've never been a morning person, but nowadays I usually wake up because of work. So Mary Wamboy used to go to class by 4 a.m. She would be in class, and because she knew every time Fides had to be late. Can you imagine? I was still the head girl, and we had a principal who didn't care whether you are the prefect, the head girl, or who. If you are late, you had to be punished, you had to be beaten. So my best friend, she was so tired of seeing me being beaten all the time. She would go to class at 4, and at around 4:50, she would come. I was in a dorm called St. Gertrude's. I'm going to show you. She would come, and Maria Goretti was far from my dorm. Imagine she goes to class by 4:50, she comes to call me, Fides, wake up, and then she would run so that she's not late. And I mean, she has left me in the bed sleeping, but still I would be late. But I appreciate her. She used to come for me. At least there are times I evaded being beaten by the then principal, because hey, waking up in the morning was a problem. And then another thing about Mary Wamboy, she used to, on Saturdays, she was always a morning person, so I would oversleep. I would miss the porridge. So Mary always used to take porridge from me. I'd go to class and find Mary Wamboy has taken the cup of porridge. Mary Wamboy, wherever you are, I know right now you are a doctor. Thank you so much. I love you. I will never forget. Now to the criminal part. I had a friend called Setian Nabiki. Nabiki used to steal fruit with her. Come I show you where we used to. So this is a farm. In this farm, there used to be what is it called? Popo. I love popos to date. Popos have always been my favorite fruit. And how I was introduced to popos, my great grandfather, he had popos in his compound. So whenever he knew I was at my grandmother's, he'd come for me. I can't remember his face, but I remember his long clothes. He would come, they call him Now, and apparently he's the one who spread the gospel where we stay, where my grandmother stays. He would come with I remember his long clothes because I was so small, and then he would put me between his legs and he would peel the popo for me. I love popos to date. Anyone who knows me, they know popos are my favorite fruits. But now blueberries are becoming my favorite fruits. So with Nabiki would come from the fallows when you're running. You know, we were prefects together, so no one bothered with prefects. There was a popo tree over here, so we would come with Nabiki and steal the popo. Okay, Madaman, if she's going to say this. So we would steal the popos from a tree was here. The falus were next to that fence that you can see over there. So we'd steal the pawpaws, and because our hostels, these hostels over here, they were never built, they were not there, we'd run like this and go, we'd put our buckets outside the hanging lines and put the pawpaws there, and then they would, in the evening when you're going to our dorm, I had an extra box for putting clothes. So that's where we'd put the fruits, and then zinaiva, they would ripen pole pole. Oh, I really made memories together. So many memories, so many criminal memories, even snacks. When parents would come and visit, we would come and sit with them under these trees and on the field. Those who had cars would sit on the cars, on the field with their cars, and us who did not have cars would come and sit. We had trees here. This place looked nice. I think because of the construction, it looks like this. So we'd sit there, and then we'd hide our snacks. Me, I used to hide mine with Irene. Irene, Setian, Nabiki, wherever you are. Hi. So yeah, we'd hide our snacks together and we'd eat them together, pole pole. We did that for a long time and it was so fun. It made life in high school enjoyable, because our school, we didn't have a canteen. I'm told they don't have a canteen even now. So yeah, imagine in Maasai land without a canteen. But yeah, so I want to take you through the dorms. This is a new structure that has been built over here. So yeah, I've been told not to interact with the students and I'm going to obey that. So if I see a student, I'll avoid them like a plague. So yeah, I remember there's a time my mom came, we sat there with my uncle and we ate the grabs they had brought for me. Hey, what was your favorite snack when you're in high school? You would ask your parents to bring me. It was chapati. Faith, you? Chips. I think chips. But then why didn't I think of chips? I always told my mom, you have to bring for me chapatis. And her chapatis, she used to cook chapatis with carrots. She would mix the chapatis with carrots. So those are the, yeah. And the incinerator. You know, we had this incinerator in our time. There's that incinerator. If you don't know what an incinerator is where you bring the pads and they are destroyed. Madam Man is the one who introduced this. And I don't know if they still do this. This was such a wonderful idea. Now imagine they are blocked here. We'd use this road to go to the hostels, but now it's locked, so I'll have to go the other way around. So yeah, guys, this is Baraka Ontoye. Yeah, this is Zafides. With time, if you're a member of my YouTube channel, you're going to learn about me small like this. Yeah, like this is now where I went to high school. And on our beds, they used to give us these Masai shukas. Our bed sheets were blue, this blue that you can see here. This is the blue that they wanted for the bed sheets. And they would give us the red Masai shuka to be like the duvet on top of the bed, which was very nice. Yeah. So yeah. I'm giving you, this is literally a tour of my school. This is a tour of my school. I don't know if I mentioned earlier, I was in a Catholic school. It's a girls only school. Yeah. So yeah, this school really shaped me. When I came here, I used to be such a shy girl. I would not even eat in front of people. I remember when guests came to our house, I couldn't swallow food because I was so shy. But now when I was given responsibilities as a prefect, my God, I had to toughen up, and I had people who loved me, I had people who hated me. So people who hated me, you made me stronger. Those who loved me, thank you. Thank you. But I appreciate the haters more. I appreciate the haters more. So yeah, these are the girls, and I'm not supposed to interact with people. This is called, I can't remember. This one, Marion Kisoso was the prefect. Marion Kisoso was the prefect to this, the one who does wedding show. So she was the prefect to that. And I was in that one. I was in that dorm. It was called St. Gertrude, the one that is up there, if you can see the one that is up, and then the one that is down, I think Maria Goretti. So I was in Gertrude when I was in Form 1 and Form 2. Yes, and then I finished at Maria Goretti. And this is the room where I was admitted. This is where I was admitted at. Oh my God. So yeah, this is the school that I studied in. I was in class of 2011 and I learned so much from this school. I'm so happy. I feel so sad. The people that I like, the teachers who taught me when I was here, the only two. The rest are new teachers. Yeah. And yeah, I feel so bad. I didn't get to meet my class teacher by then. my deputy principal by then, but the principal is very friendly. What I can say is that these girls are so happy to have the principal that they have right now. Yeah, so I hope you have enjoyed the video. Until next time, this is the informative, and I love you so much. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm so happy I have my certificate with me. So yeah. About it, but I love street food. This is mtura and it's so yummy. Ooh. Okay. African sausage. This is African sausage. So so yummy. It's made by the Maasais. I've got it in Maasai land, so we're still there. So yeah, it's made by the Maasais.